At number 10, we have F16 Block 70 and 72. Developed by Lockheed Martin, it's the latest and the most advanced variant of the legendary F-16 Fighting Falcon. It can be deployed in air-to-air combat, air-to-ground, deep interdiction, and suppression of enemy air defense missions. The aircraft is powered by a single General Electric F110-129 or Pratt & Whitney F100-229 engine, which generates a maximum thrust between 29,160 to 29,900 pounds. F-16 can fly at a top speed of Mach 2 and has a service ceiling of 50,000 feet. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 48,000 pounds and a ferry range of 4,217 kilometers with drop tanks. It features AN/APG-83 AESA radar, advanced electronic warfare system, long-range infrared search and track system, a new powerful mission computer, improved engine, a modernized cockpit, advanced weapons, conformal fuel tanks, joint helmet mounted queuing system, and various other improvements. It is believed that the radar has a target detection range of up to 296 km against a 1 square meter radar cross-section target and can track more than 20 aerial targets at the same time. The aircraft has 11 hardpoints and has a payload capacity of up to 17,000 pounds. It is armed with one 20mm gun and can carry combination of air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, anti-ship missiles, cruise missiles, guided bombs, mines, cluster bombs, drop tanks, and pods. For air-to-air missions, this lethal jet can be armed with 10 air-to-air missiles with triple rail launchers. Next, we have Boeing F18 Block 3 Super Hornet. It is the most advanced version of the Super Hornet carrier-capable multi-role fighter that exceeds 4th generation fighter capabilities. It is designed to undertake air superiority, fighter escort, reconnaissance, aerial refueling, close air support, air defense suppression, and precision strike missions. Two highly reliable General Electric F414ZE400 engines power the Super Hornet, generating a combined 44,000 pounds of thrust with afterburner. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 66,000 pounds and a ferry range of 3,330 km. The Super Hornet has a maximum speed in excess of Mach 1.8 and a service ceiling of more than 50,000 feet. Block 3 features enhanced network capability, longer range, reduced radar signature, Block 2 infrared search and track system, enhanced communication system, and advanced cockpit system with a touch screen display. It also features AN/APG-79 AESA radar and AN/ALQ-214 integrated countermeasure system. The radar has a range of up to 150 km and multi-target tracking capabilities. The aircraft offers 11 weapon stations with a maximum payload capacity of 17,750 pounds. Although on an aircraft carrier, its payload capacity is just 9,900 pounds. It is armed with 20mm gun and can mount air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground missiles, cruise missiles, anti-ship missiles, guided bombs, cluster bombs, drop tanks, naval mines, and pods. In aerial combat missions, Super Hornet can carry 14 air-to-air missiles. Alternatively, there is also the option to add up to 3 enclosed weapon spots, housing up to 12 AMRAAM, excluding 2 sidewinders on the wingtips. At number 8, we have Russian-made Su-35. It's a heavily modified version of the Su-27 fighter, designed by the Sukhoi. This multi-role fighter is very fast and highly maneuverable with very long range, high altitude capability and heavy armament. It is designed primarily for air superiority missions but also with a greatly expanded air-to-ground capability. The aircraft is powered by two AL-41 F1S turbofan engines with thrust vectoring nozzles, each supplying 31,970 pound of thrust with afterburner. With these engines, the aircraft can fly at a maximum speed of Mach 2.25 and a maximum altitude of 59,055 feet. Its maximum takeoff weight is 76,059 pound and its ferry range is around 4,500 km with two external fuel tanks. Avionics includes Airbus-E passive electronically scanned array radar, OLS-35 infrared search and track system, and Kibini-M electronic countermeasure systems. Russia claimed that its radar can identify stealth aircraft at a distance of up to 90 km and airborne targets with a radar cross-section of 3 square meter up to 400 km away. In addition, the Su-35 can track 30 aerial targets simultaneously and engage 8 of them. It has 12 hardpoints and can carry armaments with a maximum weight of up to 17,630 pounds. The Su-35 is armed with a 30mm cannon and can carry a mix of rockets, air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, anti-ship missiles, anti-radiation missiles, cruise missiles, guided and unguided bombs. For air-to-air missions, the Su-35 can carry up to 12 air-to-air missiles. Next at number 7, we have French Dassault Rafale. It's a multi-role fighter aircraft designed to carry out both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions, including air superiority, reconnaissance, strike, anti-ship, and even nuclear deterrence missions. It is powered by two Sigma M88-2 afterburning turbofan engines, producing a total of around 33,720 pounds of maximum thrust. Rafale can take off with a maximum weight of 54,000 pounds and has a ferry range of 3,700 km with 3 drop tanks. It can achieve a top speed of Mach 1.8 with a service ceiling of 50,000 feet. The Rafale features some of the very latest avionics systems, including RBE2AA AESA radar, a Spectra electronic warfare suite, and OSF infrared search and track system. The radar can detect 3 square meter aerial targets from 200 km away and can simultaneously track 40 aerial targets and engage 8 of them. Rafale can carry payloads of up to 21,000 pounds on 14 hardpoints for the Air Force version and the 13 hardpoints for the naval version. The French fighter is armed with 30mm gun and can carry a mix of air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground missiles, anti-ship missiles, cruise missiles, precision-guided bombs, nuclear missiles, drop tanks, and pods. On an airborne mission, Rafale can carry a maximum of 10 air-to-air missiles, but when mounted with a triple launcher, that number increases to 14. At number 6, it's Eurofighter Typhoon. It's a highly advanced multi-role swing-role combat aircraft jointly manufactured by the UK, Germany, Italy and Spain. The highly agile aircraft is designed to perform air superiority, air defense, reconnaissance and strike missions. The Eurofighter is powered with two Eurojet EJ200 engine, each delivering a maximum thrust of 20,000 pounds with afterburner. The Typhoon can fly at a maximum speed of Mach 2 with a service ceiling of more than 55,000 feet. It has a maximum takeoff weight of more than 51,809 pounds and a ferry range of 3,790 km with 3 drop tanks. Avionics includes Captor-E AESA radar, Pirate infrared search and track system, and Praetorian defensive aid subsystem, along with conformal fuel tanks. The radar target detection range is more than 200 km and it can scan multiple aerial and surface targets at the same time. The Eurofighter Typhoon has 13 hardpoints for weapon carriage with a payload capacity of 19,800 pounds. It is armed with a 27mm cannon and can carry a mix of air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, cruise missiles, anti-ship missiles, guided bombs, drop tanks and pods. During aerial combat sorties, Typhoon normally carries 3 drop tanks, 6 beyond visual range air-to-air missiles and 2 short-range air-to-air missiles. While in the Beast mode using missile racks, it can carry 14 beyond visual range air-to-air missiles and 2 short-range air-to-air missiles, along with a single drop tank for extended missions. Next, we have F-15EX Eagle II. Developed by Boeing, it's the latest and the most advanced variant of the F-15 4th generation fighter jet. It is the only fighter jet in the world with over 100 air-to-air kills and no air-to-air losses. This next generation fighter jet is designed for air-to-air, close air support and long-range deep strike missions without relying on Scott or electronic warfare aircraft. The aircraft is powered by 2 General Electric F110ZE129 engines, each generating 29,000 pounds of thrust. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 81,000 pounds and a ferry range of up to 4,815 km with conformal fuel tanks and 3 external drop tanks. The F-15EX has a top speed of Mach 2.5 and a service ceiling of 60,000 feet. It features advanced APG-82 V1 AESA radar, digital fly-by-wire flight controls, large area display glass cockpit, joint helmet mounted queuing system, BAE Systems electronic warfare system, conformal fuel tanks, and mounted infrared search and track system. The modernized radar can simultaneously detect and track multiple air and surface targets at longer ranges. It is armed with a 20mm gun and can carry up to 29,500 pounds of munitions, including air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, anti-ship missiles, cruise missiles, cluster bombs, precision-guided bombs, drop tanks, pods, and even hypersonic weapons. For aerial combat missions, it can be armed with up to 12 air-to-air missiles, but this capacity can be increased to 22 with amber racks. At number 4, we have Chinese Air Force Chengdu J20. The J20 multi-role 5th generation stealth fighter is the best Chinese fighter jet ever built. It is designed to perform air superiority missions with long-range strike capability in all weather conditions. The aircraft is powered by 2 Shenyang WS-10 thrust-vectoring turbofan engines, each generating more than 30,000 pounds of thrust with an afterburner. It is planned to be replaced by WS-15 engine, which generates 40,000 pounds of thrust. The jet can fly at a top speed of around Mach 2 with a service ceiling of 66,000 feet. It has a maximum takeoff weight of around 81,571 pounds and a ferry range of 5,500 km with 2 external fuel tanks. The J20 features AESA radar, electro-optical targeting system, infrared search and track system, electronic distributed aperture system, helmet-mounted display system, advanced communication suite, and a fully digital glass cockpit. The stealth fighter lacks an internal cannon and has a payload capacity of 24,000 pounds that can carry a mix of air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, laser-guided bombs, and anti-radiation missiles. In stealth mode, it can carry 4 medium or long-range missiles in its primary weapons bay, as well as 2 additional short-range air-to-air missiles in 2 small-side mounted weapons bay. Next, we have Sukhoi Su57. It's a Russian-made 5th generation multi-role stealth aircraft designed to combat and destroy a range of air, ground, and naval targets. The fighter jet is currently powered by 2 AL-41F1 3D thrust vectoring turbofan engines, each producing 32,000 pounds of thrust with afterburner. The Su57 can reach speeds of up to Mach 2 without the use of afterburners and has a service ceiling of 66,000 feet. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 77,162 pounds with a ferry range believed to be 5,500 km with 2 drop tanks. The main avionics systems are the SH-121 radar complex, including Belka AESA radar, Himalayas electronic countermeasure system, and the ATOL electro-optical system. Developers claim that the Belka radar has a target detection range of 400 km and can track 60 targets and shoot 16 of them simultaneously. The Su-57 is armed with 30mm gun and can carry a mix of air-to-air missiles, air-to-surface missiles, anti-ship missiles, anti-radiation missiles, guided bombs, cluster bombs, and drop tanks. It has 12 hardpoints, 6 internal and 6 external, with a combat load capacity of 22,000 pounds. For air-to-air combat missions, the Su-57 can be armed with 4 beyond visual range missiles and 2 short-range missiles in stealth mode. The aircraft can also carry weapons externally if stealth is not a concern. At number 2, we have US-made F-35A. It's a highly advanced supersonic 5th generation stealth fighter designed to perform a diverse array of missions, including air-to-air combat, precision bombing, close air support, radar jamming, and intelligence gathering. The multi-role jet uses a single Pratt & Whitney F135 PW100 engine that generates 43,000 pounds of maximum thrust with the afterburner. The F-35 can fly at a top speed of Mach 1.6 with a full internal payload and has a service ceiling of more than 50,000 feet. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 70,000 pounds and a range of 2200 km on internal fuel. The F-35 has the most advanced sensor suite of any fighter in history, including the AN/APG-81 ESA radar, AN/AQ-40 electro-optical targeting system, AN/AQ-37 distributed aperture system, AN/ASQ-239 Barracuda electronic warfare system, AN/ASQ-242 communication, navigation and identification suite, and the next generation helmet-mounted display system. It is believed that the F-35 target detection range for airborne targets with a 1 square meter radar cross-section is 150 km. The F-35A is armed with a 25mm gun and can carry a wide range of air-to-air and air-to-surface weapons, including nuclear bombs. It has 10 hardpoints, 4 internal and 6 external, that can carry a combined weapon payload of 18,000 pounds. For air superiority missions, it can carry up to 4 AMRAAM in the 2 internal weapons bay or 10 air-to-air missiles in internal and external hardpoints, which can be further increased with the help of missile rail launchers. However, in the future Block 4 version, the F-35 will carry 6 weapons instead of 4 in internal weapons bay with the help of sidekick rack. And finally, at number 1, we have none other than the US F-22 Raptor. It is perhaps the most capable air superiority fighter jet on the planet right now. This 5th generation jet features additional capabilities such as ground attack, signals intelligence, and electronic warfare. It offers a combination of stealth, speed, maneuverability, and robust warfighting capabilities. This supersonic jet is powered by 2 Pratt & Whitney F119 PW100 thrust vectoring turbofan engine, each generating a maximum thrust of 35,000 pounds. The F-22 has a top speed of Mach 2.2 and is capable of flying 65,000 feet in the air. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 83,500 pounds and can travel 3,000 km with 2 external fuel tanks. Avionics includes AN/APG-77V1 ESA radar, AN/AR-56 missile launch detector, AN/ALR-94 electronic warfare system, and integrated CNI suite. According to unconfirmed sources, its radar has an estimated range of 201 to 241 km against 1 square meter aerial target and 400 km or more in narrow beams. The radar system gives the Raptor first look, first shot, and first kill capability. It features 20mm gun and can be armed with Sidewinder short-range air-to-air missiles, AMRAAM beyond visual range air-to-air missiles, JDAM precision-guided munitions, and GBU-39 small-diameter bombs. For its primary air-to-air role, The F22 will carry 6 MRAM beyond visual range missiles in its main weapons bay and 2 Sidewinder short-range missiles in the side bays. When stealth is not a requirement, the F-22 can carry fuel tanks and weapons on 4 external hardpoints.